Welcome to Inside South Florida. I'm your host, Jason Carter. Thank you for watching. And it was the news heard across the globe. The NFL announcing 9-time Grammy Award-winning multi-hyphenate Rihanna as the headliner for Super Bowl 57's halftime show. And like humanity, I am shook. Earlier today, we sat down with Brooke Reese from Apple Music, who is also shook. Take a look. This was the news heard around the world. Rihanna, halftime, Super Bowl 57. Are we not celebrating internally and externally right now?
I am beyond excited. When I tell you beyond, there are no words to put together to the feeling of when I saw Rihanna throw out that post with the, it was just iconic too, just the football and like, this is what's happening.
And not even, Brooke, not even her face, just her, of course, well-known tattoos, a hand,
right.
And bam. Also tagging Rock Nation. It was a lot of things that we were all ready for. Okay, so it's been what, almost 7 years since Anti, February 2016. Could we see Rihanna finally releasing R9 post Super Bowl performance or pre-Super Bowl performance?
I have a couple of thoughts because when I saw this go out, immediately I thought, okay, new music. Because if you're doing the Super Bowl halftime show, like you're going to give the fans, obviously your iconic catalog that's happening, but also you're going to be giving new music. So I have a couple of thoughts. You know, I feel like for sure there's going to be a new single, for sure. She's been waiting because, you know, she's been saying she wants to do it on her time, when the time is right. Maybe the time is right now. She's having this huge moment. It literally is the biggest stage in the world with everybody watching during that moment. An album, I feel like, I don't know if we're going to get that pre-Super Bowl. Maybe post-Super Bowl we'll get R9. I know the fans have been waiting because I think this is the longest that we've ever went without music from Rihanna. But, you know, she's busy. She's moguling out here in these streets, too.
She's busy being a billionaire. That's what she's busy doing. I couldn't agree with you more, Brooke. I think that this is a moment, as you said, to have the world as a captive audience to everything she's doing. But she also might want to let that breathe on its own, hit us with a new album probably by summer. Summer at the latest and say, okay, hashtag, you're welcome. What do we expect from her set? Because Rihanna changes it up every single time she performs. High energy, there's drama, there's theatrics. She does all the things.
I mean, I am so excited for this performance from Rihanna because not only is it Rihanna, so she's gonna put it down, you know it's gonna be incredible. It's the Super Bowl halftime show. It is one of the biggest performances, if not of the year, that people tune in to watch around the world. Like everybody wants to watch the Super Bowl halftime show. It's crazy because, you know, they only get a 13-minute performance. And Dr. Dre just recently called in to Apple Music over the weekend after the announcement happened because obviously he did the show last year and he says that, you know, you have to rely on about 3,000 people to get it perfect for 13 minutes. He's like, you know, it's so stressful, but once you are done, there's just goosebumps. And so 13 minutes, what Rihanna can do. Let's talk about costumes, the way that it's going to look. She's obviously going to take the fans back. You have to play the classics. I think she's going to go back maybe to like the debut album. I don't see her skipping over any of those momentous Rihanna moments, you know, of her career as she's grown and moved through. I'm excited to see who are going to be the guests because they always bring out somebody and it's always exciting and it's always huge.
It's always huge, it's always exciting, but there's that conversation as well. Of course, J-Lo and Shakira shared the stage. For J-Lo's documentary, Halftime, she wasn't too happy about that. And I think the fans were not as well because these are two icons that are taking the stage, as you just said, for 13 minutes, which goes like that, to play the hits, to get their discography out there, to give the fans what they want. Will Rihanna have a guest? I'm sure, but who can take the stage with Riri? Who is worthy enough to share the stage with her?
I feel like if Eminem came out, I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like even if she had a moment with even like Calvin Harris or something, I feel like, you know, I feel like there's moments that could be happening where kind of like the thing turns and the artist is there and it's just, oh, everybody goes crazy, you know what I mean? Because it's so exciting. I mean, could Jay-Z come out? Could, you know, that's who kind of started her career anyways. I feel like there's lots of cool moments to happen. And who knows, maybe one of the new songs, or if there is new music, has a new collab to really blow the fans away. Like, we don't know. I think that's the most exciting thing right now is we can kind of speculate all we want and get excited, right? It's more so about getting excited for Rihanna hitting the big stage, but what's really gonna go down, I feel like that's what's really gonna throw us is because I don't think we'll know until, you know, maybe a week prior. The fandom is there. They do their homework. They do the digging. I feel like we're not going to really know until we're so close. But man, talk about just a huge halftime show out the gate. I mean, Apple Music coming through and being the new sponsor for the halftime show, and then being like, hi, we're going to give you Rihanna, who hasn't delivered music since 2016. Get ready. It's like,
whoever had that idea deserves every raise in the book. All will be revealed this February, of course, when we watch the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl halftime show with the queen herself, Rihanna. Brooke Reese, also the queen of all things music from Apple Music. Of course, it's wonderful talking music with you, as always. Thank you.
Thank you so much.